Welcome to the SuperCashBox. In this video we will tell you about the main product of the SuperCashBox, and also gonna talk about bonuses and benefits which the community provides to all new members. First of all, you need to understand that SuperCashBox is an international system of mutual financing where members financially aid each other. Financing is gratuitous donation of your own funds to other participants of the community. Mutual financing is when you financially aid somebody of the community, then they do the same to you. Your membership will start with receiving finance and aid from other members of the system and is provided as the beginner bonus in the amount of 20 TED. TED is the internal currency of a SuperCashBox. 1 TED is $1. The amount of 20 TED is awarded in the form of two bonuses. Bonus for registration, 10 TED, and bonus for the first deposit, also 10 TED. We will talk about bonuses in more details a little later. The main product of the SuperCashBox is passive income of the member, which achieved with the help of creating a strategy of passive income in your personal account. The members give it the name the deposit ring or the looping strategy. The amount of passive income depends on the amount of funding which you do for other members of the community. The more financing aid today, the more passive income in the future. Really important note, after registration you will receive a phone call from a SuperCashBox employee. The phone number will be the same as on the screen. We highly recommend you to answer the call. These phone numbers can't accept incoming calls. The employee of the community will tell you about the current special offers, answer your questions and provide with necessary instructions on how to build a passive income, taking into account your wishes and financial capabilities. If you miss the call from a SuperCashBox employee, you can contact him yourself via Telegram bot on the widget Contacts of the Specialist on the homepage of your personal account. Let's have a visible example of how the creation of the looping strategy or deposit ring is going on the personal account. Right now you are at the main page of your personal account. Immediately after registration you will have a few bonuses, which can help you create your passive income at the beginning of your membership. First bonus, 10 TED is awarded automatically to the prepayment balance. You can create a deposit program using this money during the first 7 days after registration in a project. If you don't use the bonus in time, it automatically burns out. The next bonus is 10 TED for the first deposit. The member receives them immediately after making the deposit with his or her own money in the amount of 20 TED. These funds are also automatically awarded to the prepayment balance and you can use them for creating deposits during 21 days from the moment of the registration in the project. Let's move on to the personal account and take a look at the payment schedule page. Right here we create deposits and form our strategy. Here you can see the payment schedule in the form of column chart with the tabular form below. On the horizontal axis of the column chart and in the left column of the table there is a numbers of weeks. They are weeks after which you will receive your payouts. In 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, and so on. In the fourth column you can see the maximum size of payouts which you can plan for every week. Also the information is shown in the chart in the light green bars. In order to understand which strategy you need to create for yourself, you need to define the size of desirable level of passive income that you would like to receive. That will determine the amount of your deposit in SuperCashBox. There's a possibility for a new member to test the work of the project and create a little passive income without investing his or her own funds. For this, go to the payment schedule page and press the Create Deposit button on the first week in the table. Write any name, for example deposit 1, write the amount of your deposit, the payment amount will be filled and counted automatically. After that, press the button Add. After creating the program in the chart, the line amount of payments, write in your payment amount in blue color. And also the first week bar in the payment schedule becomes dark blue. Actual field payment level on the week is highlighted in dark blue colors. In a week, you will get the payout of 11 TED. 10 TED will go to the prepayment balance and 1 TED will go to the main balance. Funds from the prepayment balance can be withdrawn. We can use them only for creating deposits. But the funds from the main balance can be withdrawn. Then, using the funds from the prepayment balance, you create a deposit for 1 week with a contribution of 10 TED and payment amount of 11 TED. In a week you will again receive the payout of 11 TED, and once more you create a deposit with a contribution of 10 TED for a week, and you repeat these actions every week. This way you can create a passive income of 1 TED per week or 52 TED per year without even investing any money. If you want to create a higher level of passive income and you are ready to deposit money, well, the principle of creating the strategy is gonna be the same, but the time of receiving your passive income and level of it will be different. Let's take a look at the example of strategy with the size of contribution $450. In this case, you will get the calculated strategy for 7 weeks. On the page Payment Schedule, press the button Create Deposit on the first week. Write the name, for example, Deposit 1. Write the amount of deposit 10 TED. The payment amount will be filled automatically in the amount of 11 TED. Remember that every week has its limit, which can be exceeded. For the first week, it's 11 TED. Press the button Add. Next, we immediately go and create the deposit for the second week. Press Create Deposit button. Write the name Deposit 2. Names can be repeated, otherwise the system won't let you create them. Write Deposit 20 TED and the payment amount 22 TED. Press Add button. The information about the second deposit will be depicted in the table and in a column chart in dark blue color. On the balance, you will also see that you get 10 TED. It's because of the bonus for the first deposit, since you deposit 20 TED with your own funds. In our next step, we create deposit with payout in 3 weeks. Press Create Deposit, name Deposit 3, deposit amount 30 TED, payment amount 33 TED. Add. For the fourth week, we again choose Create Deposit, name Deposit 4, deposit amount 40 TED, payment amount 44 TED. Pay attention that every next week the maximum deposit amount increases by 10 TED more than the previous week. Press Add. For fifth week, create deposit, name Deposit 5, deposit amount 50, payment amount 55 TED, add. For sixth week, create deposit, name Deposit 6, deposit amount 60, payment amount 66 TED, add. And finally, for the seventh week, create deposit, name Deposit 7, deposit amount 70, payment amount 77 TED. Add. The process has started. As you can see, some funds remained on the balance. The strategy is targeted for 7 weeks, so funds will be debited partly during these 7 weeks. 1 week later, you need to enter your personal account and you will see 11 TED on your balance. It will be your first payout. At the same time, the payment schedule will move 1 step to the left. It means that the first week will become the week number 0, the second will become the first, the third the second, and so on. And the 7th week will be available for deposit programs. You will need to create the deposit on the 7th week with a deposit amount of 70 TED and payment amount 77 TED. A week passes, and once again you receive the payout and create the deposit on the week number 7. You do these same actions every week in order to receive consequent payments in the future. You need to create them constantly without skipping any weeks. 7 weeks later, after starting your membership, your payment schedule will be equalized and you will start getting your passive income. So 77 TED will come to your balance weekly, 70 of which you must reinvest for creating deposits on the 7th week. That means that you get 7 TED per week for withdrawal. As a result, your passive income will be 7 TED per week, or 364 TED per year. If you want to receive higher level of passive income, then you need to deposit more funds. Right now on this screen, you can see different variants of strategies with different level of budget. So as you can see, the level of your passive income in SuperCashBox can be whichever you like. The main thing is your financial possibilities and desires. As a reminder, in order to get an individual calculation of strategies and high quality help, contact a specialist via the Telegram bot in your personal account, or write to the help section. Wish you pleasant savings in SuperCashBox.